Hey guys, Jen here from Cheerful Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the week of, what is this week? January 12th through 18th in my Classic Happy Planner, which is the first time I think we've done a Classic Happy Planner on this channel. And we're going to use this kit. This kit has been in my stash for ages. So where it's from, don't ask. I don't know. But it's a kit that's been in my stash for a long time. It's got some of the older kind of styling and stuff because it's literally been in my stash forever. So we're going to use it. And it's actually designed for Classic Happy Planner, it looks like. So even better, right? So I'm going to try to stay in frame. And I'm going to try to do my best here because, you know, I haven't done one of these. I haven't done a vertical planner plan with me in a minute. Like, really, when was the last time I did a vertical planner on this channel? I know it would have probably been my Erin Condren. No, I used the A5 wide from the Penny Pages before that or after that. Guys, I'm already getting distracted because apparently my neighbors are out there making noise and talking, and it's really distracting. First I was getting ready to turn the camera on, and then there was some like ridiculously loud music, and then now I'm hearing voices. So yay. Oh, this one kind of goes over. I figure we may as well use what's in the kit. Yeah, because today is the 13th, which is Tuesday, and you will see this tomorrow because I'm not putting it up tonight. Friday, Saturday is over here. So yeah, bear with me. It's been a hot minute since I've done any kind of vertical planning. I only did last week in this planner, and that was done off camera. So it took some extra time to get my bearings straight and to figure out what I wanted to do with that. Because, you know, like I said, it's been a while since I've done any kind of vertical planning. I've done my daily. I was using the Pentrix weekly. Guys, I'm so not used to these big planners anymore. I'm used to like my B6, and that's about it. Or even like the Panichi, the week style size. I haven't been in a vertical planner in a while. But, this year we are trying some new things. We are mixing things up a little bit. And yeah, it's going to be good. I miss doing some vertical planning. I actually really missed doing it. I think this one is thicker than this one. And then there's this one too, right here. And I'm really torn because I kind of like this one. But I like the color. Like there's a lot of color with this one. So I think we're going to use this down here because it's wider. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut it. And that's fine. I did with my own last week because I used the Cozy Winter kit from my shop last week in this planner, and I loved how it turned out. I can't show you all of it because I have my weight in there, but I kind of there's not a lot for me to put in here, so I'm just filling it with a bunch of randomness in a sense. It's kind of like a memory planner at this point, but it's just, it's a conglomeration of everything. And when it comes, there's like strands of like this right here. I think this was, I think this was from one of the shops that I had issues with and the quality, and I stopped purchasing from because of said issues. And like every time I ordered, I would have issues where something in my order was wrong. And then they said they would fix it, and they never did, and those kind of things. So if this is who I think it is, then we're going to leave it at that. And I'm not going to mention names because my goal here isn't to like, badmouth other shops or anything, but I did like I used a piece of washi strip up here last week with mine. But yeah, if I knew for sure and I knew it wasn't a shop that I was not thrilled with, then I would tell you who it is, but I'm not 100% sure as this has been in my stash for a while. So we aren't going to put anything out there. Some kits have been in my stash for a while because of things like, they're not from shops that I particularly support anymore, or they're just because of the fact that things have gotten lost in my stash and forgotten and whatever the case may be. So not everything is a bad reason why it's in my stash. Some of them it's because I just love them too much and I couldn't bring myself to use them. We hoard stickers. All right, I think we're off to a good start, and I think I can now put this away. And if not, then I can take it right back out. So what I'm doing in here, obviously I'm putting like, personal day-to-day stuff in here, but I'm trying to put like a little bit of health and fitness stuff in here. It's not going to be anything perfect or, like it was when I used my Panichi. But, all right, so I don't generally use checklists when I do these spreads, but I think I'm going to for the fact that they're here. And what I can do is whenever I've done checklists in here, I can do instead of putting like a to-do list on them, I can just put like if it was trash day or something, I can put trash day on there, or whatever happened that day, just use it to kind of put things down instead of having different boxes in different areas. So I think we're going to go ahead and use them. And for the sake of my sanity and trying to figure things out, I think we're just going to go straight across today. So like I'll put all the checklists on the top, and then I'll do all the full boxes in the middle. And then last week I staggered where I had like the full boxes kind of, but I think this time I'm just gonna go straight across, and then we'll change it up as I figure things out more over the course of the year. It's not like it's just a one and done thing. So, and yes, I am going to work upside down because I have always done that somewhat. Do I think it matters which one goes where? I don't honestly think so. So we may just go straight across with these. I may switch it up a little bit with the full boxes, depends, because I don't need the patterns to line up with each day. So how's everybody's week then? How was your weekend? Because I guess, that was in there too. Since the last time I've been on here. I feel like this one is super similar to that one, so I'm gonna skip that one. Is this removable mat? That can be a good thing. Or a bad thing, depends on how you look at it. I did grab out some glitter headers. I figured these two would work really well. These are formerly Keep It Simple stickers, formerly stickers by Jackie M, like forever ago kind of situation, but still hanging in my stash because I don't honestly use a lot of these kind of headers, and I can see I could potentially use the little things down at the bottom. But I don't do to-do lists in these kind of planning. So I think we're just gonna kind of alternate here between these two colors, and hopefully I have enough of them. Oops, I started on the second half of the week. That's okay. I guess we'll just work backwards on the first part. So we'll need teal. It's all good. But yeah, I worked doing DoorDash and stuff this weekend. There was one day that I did DoorDash and Uber Eats, and then another I did more DoorDash and Spark. So I feel like something's off. Like something's either because these aren't really that straight, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We'll make it work. So far, looking pretty good. But now we play I don't want these to match the boxes, and I think they pretty much do, mostly. So let's use, we'll do the washi here. Should do Wednesday. Except washi is already there on Wednesday, so we'll put it here instead. Let's use the I Love Planning on, I don't know, Saturday, since I usually do a plan with me video on Saturday. I mean, I kind of feel like this one has to go on Friday just because it's like girls' night Friday, party planning, shopping break, laundry day. It's kind of like lists and stuff. Even though there's that kind of there, it sort of matches it, but I feel like we kind of have to do that one there. And then let's do the hearts so that way it's not close to over here. and then I'll flip and do the first half. It's weird. I'm doing like the second half of the week and then going back and doing the first half. But it doesn't really matter as long as it gets planned, right? I think that's really all that matters. Let go. So, yeah, deliveries all over the weekend. Plus, I did some fun and stuff in my group with the celebration for my Shopify shop opening and 54K sales sale and celebration is what I did. And so we played some games in the group. I need to go in there and pick some winners for playing games and stuff. I did a giveaway, and then I did an extra one where it was like, if you participated in there, then you will be entered into the other giveaway, so to speak. So yeah, one of these is like, this one seems to be further down than the others. I don't know if something is just off up top. Yeah, that peeled up way too easy to not be removable matte. That one has to be, and the paper feels like it probably is. I'm just trying to figure out why. Oh, maybe this box is a little... It just seems like something's off because oh, that's still crooked. It's like way more crooked than it started off. I don't know. We're just going to have to deal with it because I don't have all day to like redo the whole column here. And you don't want to watch me redo the whole column, do you? I didn't think so. Oh, you do? Well, too bad. So, yeah, it's been a good weekend. And then yesterday I worked on orders. And then I worked on orders again today. See, I had enough. It was perfect too, because I only have one left of that one, but otherwise it was perfect. And I may still use it in the sidebar. So let's do down here, and then we'll go to the sidebar. I can use that one in the sidebar. Do I want to use the weekend script? Do I want it here? Down here? I don't want it getting in the way. I mean, it doesn't matter to me with this because my weekends are busy. My easier days are like Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I work all day Fridays and Saturdays doing deliveries because those are the busiest days. Sunday afternoons, I have found that they are really good days for me. And it just could possibly be because less drivers are on the road. I really think there's less drivers out, so it's more opportunity for me to get those better offers. And it's not every Sunday that's amazing. because it's either hit or miss. It's either really good or not good at all. I've had some Sundays where I've gone home because they just suck. But like this past week, I don't know what it was. I made more on Sunday than I made on Saturday, and I worked 4 hours on Sunday versus 6 on Saturday. So, I don't know. It just depends. I had a thought there for a minute that maybe one of these had like the little sneakers in it, but it doesn't. So we're just going to hold that. I could always cover it up, but I have these. These are from Happy Planner, one of the Happy Planner sticker books. And the only reason it's loose like this is because I got it from like a D-stash or something. So I have these we're going to use. And you know what? Surprisingly, the colors actually match. They didn't last week, and I'm okay with that. It didn't bother me that they didn't match. It's just one of those. I'm using some of the things that I have in my stash. So that's what we're going with. We're going to just mark these. That one was the teal, so let's use this one. Gosh, I'm sorry. My brain is not working. It's after 6. I don't know what time it is. It's like 6:30. And usually by now I'm kind of more relaxing and stuff. I just wanted to get this done. I worked in the office again all day today on orders. I still have some left to do, but you know, these ones are from Cheerful Planner Girl, my favorite little itty bitty sneakers here. I think we're just going to use whatever. I don't truthfully think it matters. I'm just going to stick these by here. I hope I'm still in frame, you guys. We're just going to we're just going to use a bunch of different colors because why not? Did I do pink? No. So we're just going to use a bunch of different colors. There we go. And then I want to put down my sleep tracker stickers. And I'm not using necessarily this whole box for health and fitness stuff. If I have other stuff that needs to go down here, I'm not like limiting myself to the fact that I'm not saying it can't go down here. I'm not really working out yet. I need to get back to working out. And when I do, I can add that into this box as well. But for now, I do want to put down, and I'm going to put it on, this is another one of those Happy Planner pages that I got in a D-stash. So I'm just using up some of these. I want to put down a scale. I actually weighed in today and not yesterday. Last week I weighed in yesterday. Last week I weighed in on Monday, but I don't know if I want to put it here because I kind of wanted to put one of these little mollies because I actually lost like 2.5 pounds since last week, which I think is incredible, especially for me. I don't lose weight easily, but I kind of stayed on track. So I'm not going to write it down on camera. It's not happening. No. So I'm going to leave the rest of this blank because if I decide to do a workout, I can put stickers down for that. If I don't, then I still have room to put down whatever I might need to put in to fill in there. So let's tackle this sidebar. Now I have these from Plan Your Spoons, and I don't know if her shop is ever opening back up or whatever. I don't know. But I literally have one of each of these two left, which makes me sad. And I have more of these, but I'm trying to think how I can do this. There are some of these in this kit. I just kind of threw the stickers over here. So now I'm like searching for the sheets. Okay, there it is. I'm like, I knew there was two of them. So, and then there's some habit trackers. I'm wondering if I should use one of these. I could probably use for pain and just write down my pain level here. And the other maybe I can split it and just do like fatigue and bowel tracker. Potentially. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Let's put this up at the top, because why not? It's always nice to have a full box or a quote or something of the nature. See, we'll use this one to kind of divide it here, and then we'll go from there. We may, and I can always cut this and use it between if I need to too. Let's do that. Ew, these lines are showing. Yeah, it's definitely a removable mat, and it's terrible. Though, okay, removable mat has its pros and it has its cons. It's a very thin paper. So anything like lines like this, you're gonna see it through. The only reason I'm not seeing it through right there, actually I am, but it's not as in your face. Even the white Tombow shows up because it's so bright white compared to the rest of the page. The reason it's not as noticeable on here is because it's a darker color. That it definitely shows through, and there's nothing I'm going to be able to do about it. Because I'm not whiting out the entire grid. So I was going to say, I thought there was a blank. There's a blank header here, so I may just use that one here and then write on that after. And then what can I put here? Last week I put a full box. I put 2 full boxes. I used those 3 habit trackers, and then I put like a little quote. There's some deco in here, so maybe we can use some of the deco and fill that space. I'm going to save these half boxes for down here if I decide I need them. There's only 6. I don't know why whoever did this didn't just take up the space and make like at least 7 or 8 boxes. So, because there's 7 days and there's only 6 half boxes. So, to me, it doesn't make sense. But, I didn't design this kit. So let's use some, let's use deco. And we can just add stuff. I guess I'm not going to really use these bigger ones. I'm not going to be able to put down in there. But that looks cute. It works. So I think that's it. It's cute. And I've got plenty left in this kit, honestly. And you got all these littles and stuff that really aren't going to get used, but um, there they are anyway. All right, so I think that is it. I like how it turned out. It'll just fill in that last little bit when, or as the week goes on. I will go back and fill in for yesterday whatever I need to fill in. I honestly can't think straight enough right now to tell you. And I've got to like fill in this stuff, fill in my stuff on the sidebar, but I'm gonna wait until I need to get a picture of this and things like that first. But yeah, I like it. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go eat some dinner because it's late and I haven't eaten yet. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.